ITA, 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 ITA.
With the annual Technology Report, this is the ITA Lab News. I'm AJ, filling in today. As always, one story going straight in the bin. Instructor Mark's USB drive has gone missing. Now, I'm not saying I pocketed it, but I'm not saying I didn't either. Top story today, down in the labs, the Your Skillz spreadsheet tournament, whoa, that's a mouthful, has come to an end, and the winner has been declared. For more insight, we're handing it to Instructor Luis for the scoop.
It was a hectic scene in the ITA labs as instructors helped students get ready for the tournament. The Your Skillz spreadsheet game has been the highlight of the spreadsheets unit. All semester long, students have been preparing for this tournament by building up their skills in software such as Microsoft Excel and Google Spreadsheets. And during this tournament, those skills were put to the test.
So we spent a lot of time working on spreadsheets, and it was definitely worth it because I learned how to do a lot of things that you wouldn't suspect from working with spreadsheets.
I really like doing the spreadsheet battle characters because there's a lot of variables that you could change out of it. I really adapted the game.
The tournament came to a close when Dale took victory into his hands. It was a victory well earned.
It felt good. It felt good. I won. I came back, lost to Brenna, had to fight her again, and I won.
Let's return to the studio with AJ.
Thank you, Luis, and congratulations to all the juniors. Excellent work. The holiday luncheon is full of student lab work ready for viewing. The freshmen have been working hard in all labs this semester on gaining skills in the Adobe suite. Half of them have been learning about cameras and Photoshop. The other half have been learning about graphic design and pen tablets, which are new to our repertoire this year in lab. We hope you have enjoyed the slideshow so far, displaying the work of the photographers and graphic designers in the class of 2016. Also, please make sure you take a look at the identity cereal boxes on display here at the holiday luncheon. The graphic design unit was taught by April, Eddie, and Ashlyn this year, and the photography unit was taught by Felipe, Chris, and Taylor. Let's see a little bit more about what they've done.
Every time I took a photo and looked into the camera, I'd always amaze myself because it took such great photos, and I was like, I didn't know I could do this.
Well, I painted my nails and I thought they were pretty, so I took a picture of my hand, and then the shadow in the background made it pop out even more. So then I thought of an idea that showing my hand could be grasping onto something for your future.
I had fun, and I like putting my ideas and plans onto 3D objects and onto something that you can hold and touch, and then I kind of wanted to make my own shirts. I go to school and be everyone look at me wow, where'd you get that shirt at? And I was I made it.
The Junior Arcade is also up and running, showcasing games programmed by the students of the class of 2014. The games were developed under Becca, Eddie, and Tenzin Kadup during the Computer Systems and Service Camp this summer. As always, change and opportunity has been a positive driving force for the ITA labs, introducing and refining student offerings. And we can't talk about this last year of ITA without talking about the amazing film camp we had over this summer. For more information, we turn to our instructor correspondents and film camp veterans, April and Mark.
Thanks, AJ. This summer's film camp was revamped to be better than ever, and the output simply tells the story.
Much of this is in thanks to the ambitious 4-tier system where students specialize in aerial filmmaking.
That's right. The 4 groups were writing, cinematography, acting, and editing. With these roles, students were able to become integral parts of the movie production system, from start to finish.
The structure really pushed the students into uncharted territories, causing a very enjoyable summer camp. Can I get the camera? Thanks. Right now we're going to take a look at a montage video made by 2 of our junior interns, Kevin and Josh. Let's not forget about the Blitz, which is a fan favorite, where the students and instructors have 24 hours to create a whole film. This year's theme was loops and repetition. Let's take a look.
How many questions are there?
There are 4.
Okay, thanks. What number are you on?
There are 4.
Yeah, I know. You told me that already. I'm asking which one you're on.
There are 4.
Who don't make sense?
Him over there. He keeps on saying there are 4.
Who don't make sense?
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I get it that there are 4 questions. I just wanted to know how long they'd take.
Who don't make sense?
You keep on saying that, and it's who doesn't make sense, not who don't make sense. That just doesn't make any sense.
Who don't make sense?
If you'd like to see the end of that video and many others, visit our YouTube channel. The link is on our homepage at ita.wisc.edu.
Until next year.
Back to you, AJ.
Thanks for the report. And now we hand it over to a new addition to our instructional team. Shamika will fill us in on some of the new offerings and choice lab sessions this year.
Thanks, AJ. Choice sessions are provided for students to get the opportunity to branch out and choose classes that best suit their interests. Now, choice wouldn't be choice if we didn't have our instructors come with an impressive range of classes.
What we focused on was using a program called GarageBand to analyze songs, and at the core of those are melodies. We started with the basic song, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and moved up to creating our own original melodies, including a jingle for ITA.
Deciphering GarageBand, I worked with all of the students from each grade level, and we took the element of ciphering, which is a hip-hop term, and we basically freestyled at the jam session before we actually started recording, so that the creative energies would just come. Some students freestyled over beats, some students wrote stuff to say it over the beats, laid tracks down and mixed and matched it, and some really nice stuff came out of this class, so I'm excited.
This year I had a class on Introduction to Java, and the class's purpose was to help the students see what it is like to be a software developer and to be immersed in all this code.
The name of my choice session this fall was Me in the Media. I asked students to look at different aspects of identity, whether it be race, gender, class, religion, and research these images on the internet. Google is a wonderful tool. And we used Photoshop to create images that were reflective of the way that we feel people that identify like us should be portrayed.
Other offerings included Design Your Own PowerPoint, the first class taught by our resident tech expert, Tenzin Chodak. We explored iPad productivity, animating text with typography in motion, and everyday design. This spring is sure to bring about courses that are just as unique and exciting, but here's some of the student work from this semester.
I use the iPad so I could use it for GarageBand to create more music to go with my poems. And I also learned how to take quick pictures with Instagram and make them better and put them on my Tumblr page.
I drew a present because the poem was about how each minute and each second is very valuable and have to cherish every single moment because you will only have one life, and that's basically what the poem was about.
I'm really glad the instructors taught me how to illustrate these comics because I can express myself and I see how others express themselves politically, socially, just to amuse you, you know? And in my stories, a character is based off me and another is Jackson, and we just have these crazy adventures doing whatever. And I'm really hoping that I get a chance to go on to the ITA newsletter and maybe express myself and reach out to others.
Thank you. What a great way to explore technology. And now, for an in-depth analysis of the ITA House Cup. We'll be taking a look at mid-November's point totals with our chief analyst, Felipe. Welcome, Felipe.
Well, the House Cup is the perfect opportunity for students to build some community and get in on a little competition with each other. Every year we track student progress and successes in the labs, and the house with the most points at the end of the year wins the House Cup.
So with the fall session coming to a close, do you have a projection for the winner?
I'm an analyst, not Al Roker. There's certainly a house in the lead, but with spring coming, any call would be premature. There's still too many points to be had. Let's look at the houses. Underdog favorite Taos is in a solid position with 1,880 points. A couple big achievements could hand them the lead. A Blog Maven Award, even Student of the Year, are in play for them. With steady student work, that could be all they need to clinch the cup come spring. Let's take a look at what Taos has been up to so far.
If you get lost, it can be found.
Chow house is not a house, it's a home.
Right now, Simonet isn't in the nail biter that was last year's cup. They're coming in at 1,984 points. Still, a couple heroic showcase projects could help them take the lead. You gotta remember, a level 5 showcase project is worth 100 points, even without winning a prize. Simonet has sent us some footage of how they're preparing for the spring sprint. Let's take a look at that.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Everything here at Simonet is going great. We're getting along pretty well.
Simonet House is really cool. We have a lot of fun, you know, but some people take it really seriously.
Look, take my calculator to my wrist.
Here at Simonet, we are full of love. We're always working together, no matter what may be the obstacle.
We can't wait till next semester.
In second place is Pedrocine, holding a solid 2,059 points. Last year, they placed last in a close match, and this year has been a strong rebound. If they keep up their work in lab, there's a strong argument in their favor. Earning certifications and keeping their blogs up to date, these are all point getters. And for a second place house, those minor points could mean a lot. Let's take a look at what Pedrocine's been up to.
I think all of the students in the community have that ambition and the motivation to better excel. In order to make Pedrocine a better family and community, I think we should have more opportunities for the students in that group to interact.
Returning champions Peterson are still in the lead this year. Some say aggressive organization by instructors such as Cato has been a contributing factor. Currently they're at 2,206 points, and with the showcase, Peterson will surely come out strong again. This is where they picked up a lot of their points last year. Let's see what Peterson has to say. As we can see, this is just about anyone's game. Back to you, AJ.
It sure will be an interesting race, won't it, Felipe? Haha, thanks for joining us. Well, as we wrap up our ITA Lab news, our annual technology report, I just want to remind you of a few things. First, vote for your favorite ITA t-shirt design. The winner does win a bamboo pen tablet, and we all get to wear that winning design. Second, remember students, the ITA Showcase theme this year is Heroes. Start working on your projects. And finally, I just want to say have a happy new year and good luck on that house cup.
beep, beep, beep. Techno, 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 technology. Techno, 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 technology. Ology.